Hi guys, good morning, good morning. It's morning time. And my little Key West mug. I'm so excited to get that too because I love collecting mugs. I love coffee mugs and I love collecting mugs from places I've gone, so I'm making a little collection. Good morning everybody. I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. I was looking through the new presenters kit and I saw that two of the items in there I absolutely love, make really great looks. So if you get this presenters kit, which has the brand new items in it that nobody else can get until August, which is kind of cool. Good morning. You can get yourself palette number 4, which is awesome. And then you get yourself these two items called Popular Lip Liner and Stubborn Liquid Lipstick. And this combination is like my absolute favorite. It looks fantastic on everyone. Even if you don't normally wear a red lip and you're like, I don't know about a red lip, seriously, product is fantastic. I mean, this is kiss proof and smudge proof, so once it's on, it stays in place. It doesn't like rub away and you end up with like weirdness. This also becomes like a stain, especially if you put our primer on top of it once you're done applying it. So you can give yourself a stained red lip that won't go anywhere, that's a really flattering red color and adds volume to your lips without actually having to buy a stain or worry about a stain and it getting into like your cracks and stuff. So I wanted to show you guys one of my favorite looks that you can get with this palette. And isn't this palette pretty? Seriously. Okay, this is Tender, and I know it's hard to see, but it's like a champagne-y color. And then you've got your browns and your gold and your blues. And although, like, I very seldomly wear blues, I have been trying to play around with it, so maybe one day we'll do a blue look with that, like a nude lip. But today we're going to work with our browns, and then I'm also going to add in, look at this. Oh, this is the old one. Don't look at that one. Let's find the new one. I left it open, and I friggin' ruined it. Like, who does that? Who does that? I do that. Okay, so this is the Elegant, and it's like so, it's splurge, it's cream, it's mousse, it's gorgeous. And then look at that, you guys. Look how pretty that is. You're so pretty. It's so pretty. So we're going to use this, and we're going to use the browns from palette 4 with the Tender for the brow arch line. And then we're going to do a Popular lip. So it's going to be a very subtle brown and neutral shimmer eye and a red lip. So let's get started. It's going to be awesome. Got a lot going on today. We've got art class. We've got clinic appointments. Ethan's got to go see his oncologist, which is just a checkup. Just check up because he's got his Make-A-Wish trip coming in at the end of August. So we want to make sure like we're all good to go. So I'm going to get started. So you got to, obviously, you have to, I've already put moisturizer on my face. I use my Divine Daily Moisturizer. It's not scented. It's not specifically made for anything. It's just soft and lovely and wonderful. And then this is our primer, which is like fantastic. It's like putting silk on your face. It fills in all those little nooks and crannies that everybody wants to hide. And then it just makes your makeup flawless. It just sits on top of your skin. And it makes it waterproof, it's sweat proof, it's perfect for summer, it's light, it smells good. So we're going to do that. And I have not been using liquid foundation. I haven't really been using much foundation at all. My skin's actually pretty good right now. The sun has been gracious to it. The weather has been nice. So I've just been using a little bit of concealer for my under eye yuckies. Because every morning I wake up and I feel like I've been punched in the face. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to use Velour. This is our Skin Perfecting Concealer. I always just put a little bit on the back of my hand. I think it like kind of warms it up a little bit and I really like that. To give me a little bit more pliability. Is that a word I can use? Somebody will tell me if I'm making up words. And I just put it on the back of my concealer brush. This brush is great. And it gets really like right up and under those little lashes. And then just kind of, you know, bring it down. This stuff is awesome. It's also like sweat and waterproof, so once it's on, you're good to go. you don't want to put just under your eye. If you put it just under your eye, you're going to end up with like weird, bright, white eye-like appearance, especially in photos. I mean, everybody is taking them selfies, and you're going to look like you have white out under your eyes. It's reflected. So you want to bring it down just a little bit, okay? And it's good because if you highlight your cheekbone, which you should, if you're not, we got to talk about putting some luminizer on that. If you do, then it just gives that a little bit more of a base to attach to. So, look, what if I went out of the house like this? Hello, world. Could you imagine? All right, I got a new Splendor thing. This is one of those, like, clear ones. This is my first time using it, so we're going to see how it works. I like to bring it up onto the top of my eyelid, too, as, like, a primer, like a base, for my shadow to stick to and become more brilliant and vibrant and wonderful. Yeah, I don't know about this thing. I don't know if I'm feeling it. We're gonna switch that back up. We're not using that one today. We're gonna get my other one that I really like. Oh. That's my broken ring light. And we're going to dampen it, and we're gonna use this to blend it out. I don't care so much if I lose a little bit of product doing this. I care that the product looks the way it's supposed to on my face, right? Who else? So, I guess the whole point of those clear ones is that, oh, you don't waste any product, which is nice, but if you don't blend out the way I want, you suck. Don't buy it. Plus, it was cheap. That's also a number one no-no. Or not a no-no necessarily, but like a warning, right? All right, so we just kind of blend it out. I probably put too much on, but that's okay. It'll work. We'll work together. Get rid of that sunburned nose a little bit. I do like my freckles that I get from the sun, and I don't like to always cover them up. I think they're cute. And so I just use like little bits of powder foundation, which the powder foundation is good because you can either use a little like me, or you can build and make yourself like a total amazing coverage with a powder. Awesome. It's awesome. All right. So, blend it out. Looks a little better, right? A little bit better. A little better than the crazy highlighted eye. Now we'll get out my powder. This is the Touch Loose Powder Foundation. And I use different brushes because I'm not sure which brush I like. So sometimes I like a little bit more coverage. Sometimes I like a little bit more like an airbrush look. This is awesome. It has, see this little nut inside? Amazing. It gives you, you just tap your brush and it gives you like a perfect amount. Tap it off. Then you don't have powder all over the place, ladies. You know what I'm talking about. You use powder and you dump it out and you use it and you just waste it and it's like powder and you're inhaling it. It's horrible. This is great. It stays inside your container and you get the perfect amount and you just tap it back off in there if you've got too much. And this will also set my concealer so I don't have to worry about adding an additional powder to it because it kind of does it all on its own, which is awesome. I'm super excited to get the new products. Look at that. See, it already looks great. I'm super excited to get the new products that we just came out with. It's the Esteem Lash Serum, I think is that the Esteem one? Yeah, the Esteem Lash Serum. So make your lashes grow. You know what else I use lash serum for? Because I've used other companies' products and they're great too. Don't get me wrong. But I cannot wait to try ours because it's a little bit more in my price point. Ours is a little bit more reasonably priced than some of the other companies. So as long as it works, we're good to go. I can't wait to try it. And I do use it for my eyebrows too, to grow my eyebrow hair. Right? Who doesn't love that? It's great. All right. Bring it down your neck a little bit just for continuity and no weirdness of discoloration and lines. Boom, look at that. Flawless skin with tiny little bit of powder used. A boom. A boom. We're done. Okay. I'm going to highlight a little, or contour a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit of contour. This brush is great. It's like perfect. Just to get right in there. Start up by your ear and your hairline and bring it down. You should know your face shape. to know how to contour best for your face. Everyone's face shape is different. And if you contour exactly like somebody else and you don't have their face shape, it's not going to look great. Going to end up with a weirdness on your skin. You don't want no weirdness. We say no to weirdness around these parts. See, it has just a little bit of shadow. Brings the face in a little bit. I always go down here. Everyone can do this part. And it just kind of softens up your face. And then this can get rid of your turkey gobbler. Should you have one? And then down my nose. And it's not so much for slimming out my nose because I kind of like the shape of my nose. It's more to bring more warmth into the center of my face instead of keeping it all along the outside. So. And I stop like right about here. You know, you don't want to come into your lips. End up with like a Joker look. That's not what we want. You gotta buff it out here because I always end up with like a product pooling over here. So you gotta buff it out a little bit. My hair likes it. My hair likes the bronzer. Okie I'm weird. Now we're going to use the Minerals blush, and this is Sweet. How pretty. How pretty are you? You're so pretty. Okay. So this product is so pigmented. It's unbelievable. Like you cannot put too much on your brush. You will seriously end up with clown cheeks. It is so pigmented. And I kind of go right above the bronzer, stippling it on, and then I kind of blend it out. That's a lot of product, right? Put too much on. See already, and I tapped it in there twice. I wasn't on. No, should have done it once. And that's okay. And you just kind of bring it up. And then, if you put too much on, like me, you just take another brush and kind of blend it. Circles, soft wispies, until you get your desired amount. Some girls love lots of blush, so this would be perfect for you, and it lasts forever. I swear to God, I bought this 6 months ago. Does it even look like I've used it? Hello. I don't know how we even keep selling any, because how do you ever run out? I mean, there's other colors they get, so yeah, but holy crap. Unless you're blushing your entire body every single day, I don't know how you're gonna run out. It's a good product. It's a good product. Okay. Then, obviously, we have to do brows. Brows are a must. Brows frame your face. If you're not doing your brows and you have perfect brows, I want to see a picture because I'm going to be so totally jealous. And then you're like an anomaly of nature, so you should definitely let everyone know. Most people have to fill their brows in even a little bit or shape them in some way, right? And the problem everyone says with brows is like, oh my God, I can't get them even. Well, yeah, nobody can. Hello. You just have to do your best, right? You have to do your best, and you just have to like be okay with how it looks, follow how the hair grows, and just go with it. Eventually, over time, you get better and better and better, and you figure out what product and what method really works for your brow. But I'm not sure. I bounce back and forth. I play around with my brow. See, that already looks so much better, and it was just tiny little hair-like motions, and you can already see it kind of just like shaped it out, right? So the goal is to make them as even as possible, but you guys see my videos, you know my struggle's real. It's a little big. We're gonna go with it though. We're gonna go with it. My hair's been growing wild. It's been growing wild. It's out of control. I don't know if it's humidity affecting my eyebrow hairs. How does that even happen? I don't know. It probably does. And then you're going to want, in the front is like difficult for some people. Like, do I want it to stick up? Do I want it to go flat? Do I want it round? Do I want it square? Do I want nothing? Ideally, you want to make it fade a little bit because that's kind of like what it looks like naturally. And if you're going for a natural brow, it's kind of like what I think you should do. But, play around with it. Have fun. Okay, be like totally editorial with your brows. Like one day they're extreme, the next day they're natural, different colors. It's fun. Makeup is all about playing, right? Don't be so serious with it. Because it's for you. It's not for anyone else, right? Right? It's for you. So do what you like. I'm just gonna very lightly fill them in, just so they don't look so sparse and a little bit more completed. Yay! Check it out. One brow done. Simple, fast, and easy today. Let's see about this one, though. I said that too soon. Now Murphy's Law is going to attack this brow. And I'm going to have a Walmart brow and a Harvard brow, and it's going to be so sad. It's going to be the worst. Okay. Shape, shape, shape. Shape, shape, shape. Shape your brow. Shape your brow. God, I need help. Okay. What do we think? I mean, can I roll out the house with these? That's all I want to know. I'm going to stop traffic and people are going to be like, going out of row. Oh, that would be the worst. I'd laugh really hard. I'm like, yeah. Like, do you know how to do them better? Teach me. Alright. So there we go. Okay, brows are done. That's it. I'm not messing with them anymore. On to the fun part. On to palette 4. Look at this palette. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So we're going to, obviously, because we're doing a popular lip, which is red, the red color, popular, we are going to stay within our browns and neutral family of palette 4 because blue eyes and red lips maybe not be so good on me. I don't know, it might look good on you, but not so good on me. So we're going to stay within our brows, which is what we're going to have to do. So first, we're going to pick out our transition color, whatever transition color we think is going to look best. And for me, I'm thinking a very light amount of Arrogant. Now, Arrogant may look a little lighter, but if you go too heavy with your brush into this color, it is a darker brown. So we're just going to tap it a few times and see what we got. Okay. Oh, I obviously have other colors still on this brush. That's a no, don't do that. Don't be like me, clean your brushes. Wipe them off when you're done. Okay, a little bit of Arrogant, just a little bit tap, and on we go. I always start down on the lid so I can see, like, what does it look like. It's easier for me to cover up the lid than it is up here above the crease and then towards the brow bone. So we don't want that. And we want very light, not too heavy of an eye, because the focal point today is going to be our lips. So we're just going to do this just for blending abilities. Having a transition color allows you to blend your other colors so much easier. Also priming. You saw I did that with my concealer, but we do have a primer specifically. So like if you're trying to get a super pigmented color, instead of like wetting it with rose water or toner like I do, you could just simply use the, I got it somewhere, the eye primer, and pop that on, and to make it damp, and then pop your color on that. All right, so we got the transition color on. Now we are going to go into that Splurge cream shadow that I told you about, the Elegant, and we're going to place that on the base of the lid because, yeah. And I am absolutely insane today, but I'm not using my Splurge cream brush. We're doing it. I am using the Deluxe brush. I saw a video yesterday about using this with our cream shadows, and I hear you get a little bit different of a look, so we're going to give that a go. Okay, this color is so pretty. It's insane how pretty this color is. I like to go up to where my crease and my new color will start and pull down. That way I have a little bit more control over where the color gets placed so it doesn't get too wild and out of and crazy. Look at that color. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Elegance. You are so elegant. Such a good name for you. Let's do the other eye. And get it on. And then the next color we're going to do is our crease color. Different brush, of course. Too many brushes. I don't know that that's actually a thing. Too many brushes. I think I could never have enough brushes. Like purses and shoes. There's just never enough of any of that. Okay, so now we have it on. And it's so pretty. Isn't it pretty? I could just rock this by itself and be like, bye. Look at my pretty elegant eyelid. I will clean this brush off right away, though, because this is a cream mousse shadow, and I don't want to ruin the brush by leaving it on. It's like paint. You don't leave paint on a brush because it, like, hardens it. So, same concept. Okay, with cleaning off my blending brush, I am going to go into Brave, and Brave is this color. That's going to be my crease color. How are we on time? Okay, going. And I'm going to start focusing that on the outside of the eye and kind of like a C-like motion. Tapping it over that color slightly and then dragging it vertically like a window washer, a window wiper, in my crease. Just working it. Now remember, I've got hooded eyes, so I have to bring that up a little bit because otherwise when I open my eye like that, it eats the color. So, focusing most of it over in the corner and then dragging it up a little bit. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. We're going to let that percolate a minute before I blend it out. Again, starting in the corner and like a C-like motion and tapping that color in a little bit on that other. Oh, don't go down there. What are you doing? And then once you get that done, you're going to take your it's like vertical, and you're going to go into your crease and you're going to go like a window wiper. Back and forth. Hooded eyes, bring it up a little bit into the other part, I don't know, the upper part of your lid. Just so that way when you open your eye, your crease color is not swallowed by your hood. And then just try to make this shape look even, you know? Okay, so we got that on. So it's got dimension and it's got sparkle and it looks gorgeous. Now I gotta find my blending brush. You know, the struggle is real with my brushes. I don't put them back. Alright, now with the blending brush, you're going to focus on the edges, and you're going to want to very lightly blend those. You do not want the color to get blended away. You just want it softened, right? So it doesn't look so rough and so aggressive on your eye. So all you do is you start around the edges, and you just kind of, you know, soften it. Blend it out a little bit. That's all. That's all. You do not want to blend too much on the color. You will end up blending it away and into itself, and then you end up with no dimension on your eye. What do you think so far? We likes? Thumbs up? Hearts? Everybody's so quiet this morning. They're like, girl, it's too early. Too early. It feels like it's always too early. Okay, now we're going to grab a different brush. We're going to grab the angled sponge brush, which this is the brush that comes in the kit as well, which is perfectly angled, I believe, to do the brow bone. And I'm going in with Tender, which is the soft, like, champagne-y color. And I'm going to lightly go under the brow bone with it, bring it down into where that brown meets, to soften that up, and then into the corner of my eye. Just a little bit of lovin'. That's right, a little bit of lovin'. That never hurt nobody. And bring it in, and bring it in, and bring it in. And there we go. So that was easy. We used 3 colors from our Palette 4 brush. And we got ourselves a neutral brown eye. So it's not too much, but it does give you a dimension, a little sparkle, very elegant, as the color should say. Just make sure that you got everything softened up. Harsh lines with browns, especially like dark colors, is kind of hard to look at. So make sure you soften, but just don't go too far. All right, now, where you at? Now we are going to exfoliate our lips with my lip exfoliator. It tastes good. I could eat it. So yummy. What's in it? I believe it's just like sugar and coconut or something. It's really good. All natural. Everything's all natural. So you don't have to worry about sensitive skin, sensitive eyes, sensitive anything. It's great. Yeah, I know. You got complaints about my video? Go ahead and write your complaint on the back of a $100 bill and mail it to me. And I will seriously consider what you say. Okay, now that that's on, we are going to have to do a little bit of line action. So we are going to go back into Palette 4. We're going to take our Brow Artist brush, which I am such an idiot. I left cream shadow on it yesterday in black, and I might have ruined it. Oh, don't do that. Always wipe your cream shadow off, you guys. The worst if you don't. You're the worst, like me. Could ruin your little beautiful brushes. This brush is like fantastic for lining. It's like the perfect little skinny, thin angle. It's magic. It's marvelous, darling. So there's a little bit black left on it. So until I can clean it with my clean cleaner, we may have a blacky brown eyeliner, but that's okay. Look at the brush though. Look at the brush. So perfect. Okay. So we are going to get the brush a little wet. And then we're going to tap it into Brave. And this will make the shadow a liquid liner. Isn't that magic? So magic. It's money magic. And then we're going to start in a corner. And I like to kind of go out to where like the curve of my shadow went as like my guide. And we want it thin because again our focal point is our lips. There, see? Pretty, understated, perfect. Get your brush wet again and tap it like this. Like, see, this is the Brave, and I'm just tapping it into it and kind of picking up the color. Turns it into like a liquid liner, but you don't want to break up the product too much. Let's just take that down. And then, again, start in the corner. And then look at where your shadow ends and kind of... So that happens when you get makeup all over your hands. Dang it. We can fix that in a minute. And then you just kind of make a match. Thin line though. Thin line. Not too much, just a little bit. And they just kind of find each other. I find that to be the hardest part, is making the front and the back meet perfectly. Some people say that the hardest part is the wing. I actually have an okay time with that, but it's the other stuff that I struggle with. Okay, so now we got that on. We're going to leave our palette open just to kind of dry out the Brave color so it doesn't break up too much. And we are going to clean the brush off this time. Oh, I'm such a momo. Okay. There we go. Let me just kind of clean that up a little bit. Okay. I am going to do a little bit of the color under my eye today. I know, right? I'm super dangerous. But I'm going to pick up that Arrogant, which was our transition color. It's the lighter brown. And I'm going to pull it under the eyelid with the pencil smudger brush. And it's just a little bit. And it's just to help open my eyes up a little bit. Make the colors marry well together. Continuity. Okay. There. See? Pretty. Now we gotta do lashes, right? Mind you, I still have my lip exfoliator on because we've got to prime these lips for this popular lip look because holy cow. If you don't, it's gonna be a hot mess. Gotta exfoliate them lips, girls. And drink lots of water. It's also a requirement. I go like that so I can definitely get all the mascara on the tip of my lashes. And then I just kind of coat them and go back up, which is awesome. Which is amazeballs. And you know I'm going to get it all over my lid, because that's what I do. I guess that's my thing. Because I'm a hot mess. But it's okay. Wow, look at that. I already have like, hi, I have lashes again. Sad eye, happy eye. Every day. Take it out, your fibers, and you just kind of roll them on the back of your hand. And I go starting on the tip of them and up. I made the joke the other day, just the tip. And only a few people got it. I was laughing though. Thought it was hilarious. A little dirt in the morning isn't going to hurt you. A little dirty joke. But now that just fills them out. It makes them look so much darker and fuller and longer, and it's beaut. But I'm so excited because the new one is a one-step. So I don't have to do all these steps to get this look. It's just one coat of mascara, or however many you want, but like one mascara tube, and it's going to do the same thing that just did. Gotta get it. It's supposed to be here Saturday, they say, which is making me mad because I want it right now. Alright. Gotta get the good coat on your lashes. Nice and sticky, so that way the fibers will adhere nicely. Oh. And hopefully, after I start using our lash serum, I'm gonna have like lashes that go into my eyebrows. And that'll be so much fun for me. Girls pay so much money for extensions and falsies, and how many tubes of mascara, girls, be honest, how many tubes of mascara do you have rolling around in your makeup drawer from different companies? Because you buy one and then you try it and then you see another one and you're like, I gotta get that one. Well, that one's gonna curl, and that one's gonna loose lash boost, and that one's gonna make volume, and that one's gonna be darker, and blah, 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 blah. They all say they're gonna do all these amazing things. Some of them do, but we buy so many. Wouldn't it be nice to just have natural long lashes and just use one tube of mascara that is made to go with that serum, that is made to complement, that curls and extends and adds volume in one wipe? Yeah, I know, right? I'm so excited to try it. And I bought two. So that means I'm going to pick one lucky person to receive it for free. They are going to host a party and they are going to try it for a week. And then they are going to tell everybody what they like about it, what they don't like about it, and be honest with their results. I will have someone be a tester. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and comment in this video. I have some criteria to consider, but I am going to give you guys, it'll be $65 with products for free, and all you have to do is be my tester. Hi. My lashes. They feel so pretty. Put a little lashes on the bottom. I swear to God. Put a little lashes on the bottom, and then we're going to move on to our lip, because I got to get the kids to art class, and then Ethan has to go to the oncologist. But I'm sure it'll be good. It'll all be good. It's always all been good, right? It still will be. Kid's a warrior. Straight up hero warrior. Gangsta style. Alright. While those fibers are drying, we are going to wipe off the exfoliator, which I honestly could just eat it. So good. Sorry. Yeah. Hot Mess Express. Alright. So smooth. All the little dead skin and particles are gone. Tastes yummy. And look, they already look better. They already look better without even having anything done. So this is Popular. Can you see the name? I know it's backwards, but it's on there somewhere. There it is. Popular red. This red is such a pretty red. It really does complement so many people, so many skin tones. And it's not going to go anywhere. Once it's on, it's smudge proof, it's kiss proof, it's washable proof. Like, it's just going to stay. So it's like putting a stain liner on, which is pretty awesome. So hard to talk and do liner at the same time. Next to impossible. Okay, now, my trick with liner, feather it in a little bit. Especially in the corners. Because this stuff won't go anywhere. So you want to feather it in a little bit in the corners so it won't go anywhere. So if the Splash Liquid lipstick starts to wear off, you still don't have, like, you don't have, like, missing corners of your mouth. Like, fill it in a little bit. Boom. Okay? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I gotta get this thing primed. I sharpened it. Now it's, like, acting like a butthole because I sharpened it wrong. Don't do that. Alright, make a cross here at your Cupid's bow. And down. Okay. Now also fill in here a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, pretty color, right? It's a pretty color. If I can get it off to work. Pretty color. Pretty color. Okay. Splash Liquid lipstick time. This is so much fun. This is like my favorite color too. But the Splash Liquid lipstick will last you because you need the smallest little bit. Seriously smallest. And this comes in the kit. So the liner, palette 4, and this comes in the kit. It is angled to go on your lip perfectly. But honestly, I find sometimes using a lip brush gives you a little bit more control. But you want to wipe off the product because it will stain. And it goes on so smooth like a mousse. But you don't need very much. I mean, hi, it's so pretty, but it does not need much. I mean, this is, I wiped the brush off. It's got a tip on it, so you want to use that to really shape it and follow your liner. If you get scared, just stay inside of the lip, not even go on the liner, and then you can use a brush to kind of make it go to the edge. Boom! Okay, really, they're so pretty. Look how pretty they are. So pretty. I love this color, especially with the like neutral eye, just the big lashes. I feel like a doll. Once you put any lip product on, this is my trick to keep it off of your teeth. And see, it gets, you get